Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to another podcast with moi, Kayzar, your guy in Dubai, and my co-host for today.
Munir Al Busaidi, co-hosting this lovely event.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna talk events, and we have an amazing guest.
Yes, Mr. Hadi, Mr. Hadi, Mr. Hadi.
Mr.
How are you
you.
today?
Amazing. Nice to be here.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet
Can you please tell us your name and your company name and a little bit of background in your own words?
Okay. Thanks for hosting me, and it's really nice being here. Actually, my name is Hadi. I'm started company The Tech Rider
Yeah.
5 years ago, and it kept growing up till last year. We did an amazing year, 2019.
Yeah.
And we started kick off in 2020, and in 2019 alone, we did like around 200 events on
Wow,
records.
200 events. That's big.
Yeah. It was like really back-to-back events, overlapping events, and thanks God, they all went well, and the delivery was really satisfactory delivery, and we hit the COVID, so
And everything went south.
everything stopped.
But it's very interesting. You know, you have a very interesting company name. You know, the Tech Rider.
Yes.
Did you come up with that yourself, or did
Yes.
you sit with a bunch of people, or one day you thought, you know what, I'm doing technical work, it's events, and I'm gonna call it the Tech
So
Rider.
my inspiration was like Tech Rider, where we like any big band coming from outside.
Right.
They will send you, okay,
Here's my
we need
technical
this
requirements.
technical rider. This is requirement. So it's like the base of everything,
Right.
where you need to spread from this equipment. So the base of the name, it was like the Tech Rider. This was where I want to start. So
Yeah.
it just came,
Sorry.
like just like with nothing, just came and it started.
Amazing, really, such a beautiful name for an event, like for an event or for a technical company,
Yes,
so to say.
thanks.
So yeah,
It's kind
kudos
of-
for that. Kudos.
It's what we use on a daily basis.
Right.
Literally, I have tech riders flying in left, right, and center. He needs a tech rider for this. He needs a tech rider for that. It's crazy. And
It just makes sense. It just makes sense.
It makes too much
It
sense.
makes too much sense.
I actually come across him. My first project I did with him was 2017.
17, yes.
17, we did Cove
It was-
Beach. So
Okay.
he was doing the sound and I was doing the entertainment. And for me, like, we instantly clicked. Like, whoever booked us on a separate note.
Yeah.
He thought he's an event manager or whatever. He booked the sound people, he booked the artists from whatever, then he booked local musicians from us. Doesn't make sense.
Okay.
And then when I showed up there and I was, hey,
Yes.
how are you? Da, da, da. I thought everything was sorted. And I was planning to be in the Ritz-Carlton, the other side of town. And that was the plan.
Yeah.
Then I just realized there's something missing, a connection between all of these people on this big event.
Yes.
I was like,
It was.
holy sugar mama casas. The most important thing is missing. Then I was like, okay, I ain't going nowhere. My wife's performing. I went to the waitress. Who is here? Who's not? Then I had to figure out everything. Then I found him. As soon as
Yeah.
I found him, I said, don't worry about the rest. We kept talking. We figured it out. We literally made an event sync so well that could have easily everything gone wrong.
Oh wow.
Yes, exactly.
They missed it.
So where was the missing link? So the missing link was not there.
The communication between suppliers.
Yeah.
You know, they hire from here and there, but we never met. We don't know each other. So I don't know the performance, and well, then they don't know who's the sound guy.
I think this is a very, very like common thing that happens with events
Exactly.
management companies that don't know how to manage events, where they don't bring people together, they don't do a proper briefing, you know, pre-brief before the event, what's going to happen, who's the link within communication with everybody. Come on, just drop you off there, do what you have to do.
Exactly.
Just because they got a quotation of
Yes.
what needs to be done. But amazing.
Yes.
So you guys met and you just made everything sync, huh?
We clicked, dude, honestly, but that event was very special. It's
Amazing.
like,
Yes.
honestly,
Yes.
it was so good. It was right next to Burj Al Arab, Cove Beach,
Oh,
Jumeirah
wow.
Beach Hotel behind you, firework, everything was incredible.
Must have been a good view.
But I there's not a confusion. It's an oversight and a
Mm.
very
Yes.
big one. Like, whatever he had on stage, sound, everything was perfect. whatever we had, technical rehearsals, everything was perfect. But there was nobody to sync everybody together.
Yeah.
And literally, I had 3 hotels that night. It was it was the Hilton and the Ritz-Carlton, the complex hotel. I meant to be there.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I ain't going nowhere. So I had to hire literally people on the flight to go and cover that. But I stayed with them. But I made the right decision. The wife was performing, so I had to, man. And that's how I got to meet him. And ever since, he's my guy. If I need sound, anything, I go to him.
Yes.
The tech rider guy.
The tech rider, yes. And in this situation where you want to do your magic,
Yeah.
you want to find out things, you want to understand what's happening, what's going, you need to just read between the lines.
Yeah.
And then the most important thing, to make it happen.
Yeah.
I can.
And then the client and everyone was really happy, especially on that event.
Right.
So this is a sample for many events we have done.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it was a very good event. It was a very good event. So incredible. So today we're gonna try to cover, of course, know more about you and your company, how you, what heights you got to before COVID, what COVID managed with you, and what is the plan for
post-COVID.
Post-COVID. So tell us a little bit more about Tech Rider. So of course you started as a sound engineer mainly, then from there you started buying equipment. Then tell us what is the heights and the biggest things you've done before COVID-19.
Okay. So in 2015,
Yeah.
like I want to continue some studies, some university, school of audio engineering, because my background was in electronics, but I went to work in concerts, in like events, especially in sound. So I wanna like continue studying in it.
Right.
And then I found myself with like, okay, I have friends, and then they became clients where they need inquiries. So I start to serve them like in parallel with my university.
Okay.
And then I couldn't have time to continue my university because of the
overflow of work. Okay.
Plus the capacity of work, it went bigger and bigger. So in this, you need to understand, like, yes, you're having big events. So what it required? It required some investment. It required some equipment. It required some upgrading the people working with you. So this is what I kept.
So with every job that you got, your scope of work got bigger, the demand got bigger, so you needed to supply the demand.
Exactly, yes. And the only thing which you cannot say to client is no. I never said it. Whatever, okay, in there is limit for it, but in event language, no doesn't exist.
No doesn't exist.
So yes, we have it and available, and we made it, we delivered it through the timeline. And because I believe a building can delay the delivery, but event, it has to be done.
Yeah.
So this is what's our commitment. And most of our clients is friends.
Okay.
So this is how they trust us, and
amazing.
It was really going till COVID.
amazing. Very good. Very good. Look, for me, the name, and he's done a lot of big stuff, a lot of cool stuff, but he delivers. And that's the most important thing. Trust in the authenticity and
trust in the process.
Trust in the process, 100%. So this is to all of us. How the fuck, sorry, it's an explicit show, I forgot to mention. How did you manage over the last 6 or 7 months? Did you see a return from oblivion till now? That goes to you first.
Okay. Well, at the beginning, it was a shock, like if someone kick you on your face and knock you down.
Yeah.
So it take a little bit time to wake up, sit, relax, and think positive.
Yeah.
What we can do, it's a situation where you cannot manage. It's like something totally outside your hand.
Yeah.
If it's in your company only, there is something wrong. You can twist things, but this something is globally. And luckily we are in Dubai. There is safety measures, health measures, so we followed it like till to the maximum.
Till today also that we're following it.
So we said, okay, we need to have a little bit of vacation, which we never had more than a couple of days vacation. So we had like time, and in this period we were thinking, okay, there's a request. We moved to online events.
Yeah.
We did a couple of online events, which was really good.
Yeah, I saw on your Instagram you started doing virtual events.
Yes.
At some point. Yes.
So like, because it's for our clients and we need to continue supporting them
Right.
and following the flow, following the thing. And from my personal opinion, things are coming again in Dubai quicker than expected.
Yeah.
So we know that by people reaching to us through social media, through even I have few inquiries in Saudi as well for the upcoming year.
Nice.
So this what make us having a realistic hope
Yeah.
that things are coming better. And we have a plan to expand as well. We used to do services around GCC, and having a plan as well to have representative office in Saudi as well.
Yeah. No. Like for me, let me jump into that and
Please.
come back to you. Like COVID-19, when the news broke out and we saw it unfold over the media and the news portals, you're like, okay, yeah, fine, this is another global scare, blah blah blah. But when the 14th of March hit and they said we're locking down, okay, I was like, okay, this is gonna last 2 days,
Yeah.
okay, a week,
2 weeks. Yeah.
okay, 2 weeks, okay,
3 weeks.
it's real. For me, like what we went through with my company last summer, I should have lost my company. I say it. We lost so much money through bankruptcy. Other companies we were attached to, I should have lost my agency last year. So walked into COVID and the madness of COVID, we had almost 62 people full time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So time to panic, it was not an option. We had to put a brave face. Does that make sense? To push forward.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
the only thing that made it okay, it was happening to the whole world. The only thing that made it, we will get through this, it was happening to the whole world. If it was happening just to us or just to Dubai or just to whatever, you're like, I don't know.
Relocation.
But who said we can shut down a whole city for 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? No world was ready for this, and we were not ready. We just managed. We stayed honest with everything and everybody.
Yes.
Picked up the phone to every person I owed money to. I tried to communicate with my clients. I would say 70% of them stopped talking. Stop talking. But till now, we still recovering. And yeah, a few weeks ago, it's just like, I would say about 8 days ago, it seemed to be everything is shut down. Everybody's scared. Everybody's worried. Blah, blah, blah. But there seemed to be, there was a day when everyone decided at the same time, fuck this COVID. Events.
Yes.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. Right?
Yeah, it was just too much. It reached a point where companies weren't. I personally know so many events management companies that shut down.
Yeah.
Personally, they shut down. They sent their people back home, and the bigger the company was, the harder they felt it.
Exactly.
The harder they felt it because they had so much overhead to pay. But what was sustaining them is the fact that they were having big events to sustain them. So, yeah, it was a tough period.
But the thing is, it took that period taught everybody a lot to readjust and be ready for anything and everything.
Yeah.
Because that was for me. They were talking about 2008, how bad the recession in 2008. Well, guess what?
You know, they were saying that this pandemic was worse than the recession, like maybe like 5-6 times.
Oh, yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Yes.
But was he here in 2008? Okay.
I was here in 2008, 2007 when the recession happened. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad as this.
No.
There were still jobs out there. They were just cutting down, on salaries, and they were opening up new posts and new jobs. The work was there.
Yeah.
But unlike the pandemic, where the work is not there anymore, like shit, just stay home. So yeah, no. It was really bad. But hey, you know what? Recovery time is there, and we're here.
And for me, like what I say, was you around here in 2008? What was you?
Yes. I was working for another company as head of department for sound.
Yeah.
And yes, it was affected, but we didn't lose our jobs. We were going as usual.
Yeah.
There was so many cancellation.
Yeah.
but it was a quick recovery, like half a season, and then it went on again.
Amazing. For me, every person I meet that's been in Dubai for a long time, I do ask, how was it 2008?
Yes.
Because people were talking, this is worse than that. And I was like, okay. But for me, let me tell you, 2019 was worse than this for me. This last 6 months, 7 months, has been walk in the park. Because last year I should have lost everything. I should have packed my bags and run to London. Literally. And that didn't break me. This ain't gonna break nothing. And you know, and kind of for me, there's a blessing in disguise in what's happened to us now. And I keep saying it to Munir and I said it to you a bunch of times.
Yep.
There's a lot of I don't know, I have to put it in a nice way. There's a lot of companies got too comfortable with the same suppliers, got too comfortable with the same event people, and those suppliers and event people kind of in a way got grip of the market to a big extent. Does that make sense? So the big stuff was given away to people. You didn't have to pitch for shit no more.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And that was happening repeatedly.
Yeah.
But COVID allowed everybody to press the button at the same time, reset.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there is another big saying, never ever let a good disaster go to waste. A lot of people, when the crash happened in 2008, capitalized in that. Bought properties, invested in things, invested in stock, but you have to be smart and you have to be knowing your stuff. Does that make sense for us?
Yeah.
We did good. Does that make sense?
Yep.
This has hit us same as everybody else.
Yeah.
Government got screwed, individuals got screwed, freelancers, suppliers, everyone got fucked. No offense to anybody, but there was two things. Either to stay positive. I was putting videos every day.
Yes.
I didn't care. But people were messaging me, you're not paying me my money. Why are you putting videos out? And I was like, dude, a video only
don't cost me
does
much.
that make sense?
Like shit.
It's only me and my wife.
That's
does that
it.
make sense?
Yeah.
And I did it for many reasons, to stay relevant. And the second thing, we kept ourselves busy. And a lot of people, why are you putting these positive messages? What do you want me to do? Go and cry on the social media, I don't have money to pay for food this weekend? Go and tell you that actually what's happening, your life is already fucked. You're already depressed. You already feel like want to give up. Freelancers, talk to us. Think about it. We're an agency, same as you, same as we talk to so many people. We are connected to a lot of people. Even my clients cry to me. Look, most of my clients are receiving, like when COVID came out and they opened up again, they were only getting 25% of their salaries. Now they are hoping and praying for 50% of their salaries. Housing allowance is being cut. So the decision makers crying.
Yep.
The owners holding in to the pennies, and the investors holding in the money close to their chest, and literally turning blind eye and turning everything off. Period.
Yes.
I've seen it like a joke. I'm at big empires.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yes.
That is what's happening right now. It is what's happening.
But for me, we stayed positive. Like I feel this 6 months right now, 80% of my clients that normally buy from me, they're not buying from me right now. Period. But the business I have right now is almost, I'll say 75 to 80% new business.
Yes.
I need you to work with me. And how I gained that new business is through the last 6 months. We never closed. Close to the laptop or putting content every single day. So I used the recession and whatever happened to us
As
to my advantage.
Yeah, to your advantage, yeah.
And kept myself busy. And now, if we stay just steady as we are right now, when my old clients come back to life, Habibi, I'm 10 times better than what I was 14th of March. And this is what I said. Like, think about it. You've taken a gap year. What are you doing with that gap year? Exactly. You need to do your calculation, get ready for the 14th of March 2021. You need to be at least in the same position you was in a year before, if not better. I already know.
Yes.
In paper, we are 2 times better.
Exactly.
And like, does that make sense? What did you do with your recession time? Did you cry every day? Or was you being productive?
No.
Honestly,
I was just working out and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. There wasn't much to do, honestly speaking, because
Yeah.
And my time, what I was doing is I was just focused on events, and
Yeah.
everybody was done.
Yeah.
Don't call me until we're ready. Don't call me until we're ready.
Yeah.
We did the usual, as in, just send out our company
Yeah.
presentations to new clients, try to register. With that wouldn't even work because there's no one in the office to receive your stuff. So by the time they get to the office, they're already my email is already below 100 other emails or 200 other emails.
Exactly.
You get me? So it was very slow. It was very slow.
I feel you.
It was very slow.
I was talking to him all the time. I kept him motivated.
Yeah.
What about you? How did you manage? What was going through your head? How did you manage your team, your people, your staff?
Well, yeah, I couldn't stop thinking about work.
Yeah.
But I literally disconnected my mind somewhere into things I like, which I never looked at it before.
Yes.
For example, passion about cars, passion about mechanics, mechanical engineering, something like that. So this what makes me. I went a little bit into researching. I didn't do any actual thing. I just researching and trained my knowledge about any other things. But on top of my head, I was thinking on the business.
Yeah.
I was thinking the people working with me.
Yeah.
And the good thing which I have, it's we don't have any credit in the market or bank loan or something. Nothing.
Amazing.
So we work only on what we have. We work only what we. So that's why people working with me, they didn't get affected.
Yeah.
And everything went as before because they were with you in the good times. You need to be with them in the bad times.
Yeah.
So this is how the team work. I always believe in teamwork, not one-man show company.
Yeah.
So it's me, head of the team, and there is nice team behind me supporting me.
Yeah.
Plus teams and also sometimes subcontractors. They were really like we didn't owe anyone money. Everything is settled, paid, and then what made it easy on us? We don't have big overheads. Sorry.
Yeah.
So we are surviving perfectly fine. Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice thing to.
Overheads.
Yeah.
We had a big problem.
That's a nice thing to know. Because
Overhead.
We're
So,
still-
as soon as we open the door, the ship wants to sink. There's so many going out. But it's a decision you gotta make in how you wanna operate. Does that make sense for me?
Exactly.
Like you just have to choose a lane and go for it. And that most important thing, like negativity was everywhere. Like we had to look after ourselves to stay mentally strong.
Yes.
The closest people to us, family, friends, and your employees, because it's livelihood. Everything is attached to you. To get it.
Yes, and the most important thing, don't watch news a lot. Just like every couple of days to see what's happening around you.
Yeah.
And then because on the news there is a lot of negativity.
Yeah.
There is a lot of disasters and whatever. So you need to shrink it to your bowl, to your area around.
Yeah.
And mindset your positive mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Amazing. That's it. Let's leave COVID behind us because we completely left it behind.
Yeah.
Behind, of course.
We just have to.
I
stay.
think
It's a
we're slowly starting to forget that there is a thing called COVID, because I forgot my mask a few times just walking out of the car thinking it's a normal day, but then there's a reminder of that 3,000 dirhams fine or 5,000 dirhams fine that I need to pay, and I'm like, oh shit,
No,
come on, let me get my mask back. So yeah,
Amazing. COVID forgotten about. We're moving forward, and that's what's important.
new beginnings.
And one more thing, after 10-15 years we will sit together again and we will remember. Only so it's only memory.
It's a story. There are a lot of even our grandparents don't even have such stories. Well, some of them went through the wars. So yeah, those are different stories.
Exactly.
This is a COVID story. 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line, we'll exaggerate a bit. There was a time when all the supermarkets were closed. So yeah.
Yeah, it's forgotten, and we're slowly gonna stop talking about it. But we have to address it. You just gotta look into it and just, oh my God, did we really manage through that? And
Yeah.
we did somehow. Okay, let's skip forward. Of course, we know about your company before
Thank you.
COVID. We know what happened and how we managed within COVID. Now, I want to know, what is your ambitions and where do you want to take Tech Rider over the next 6 months, a year? What is your ultimate vision?
Like Our action plan will be from New Year 2021 onwards. To we start the process in Saudi representative office. There the market is really like picking up, and there is a lot of inquiries where we need to be there to serve it. It will be a bit difficult if we are based here and based. So I'm expanding the team there and doing fully operational office. And here as well, we are expanding much more into digital, like online events, like investing in new kind of equipment to cope with the events what we have, and getting some clients to Expo. We have some inquiries in Expo 2021, which
I
we
think some of the pavilions right now, they're almost ready.
Yes,
some of them. I know the US pavilion is ready. I know that there's the New Zealand pavilion is being planned
at this month of the year, so it postponed 1 year. So what we have inquiries for this like before it get postponed, we still have it to the next year.
Awesome.
So yes, this is like kind of plan to serve our clients, which they are our friends.
Amazing. So next for me, how, of course, why Dubai? Why doing events here? Why not doing them in Egypt? Why? I know the answer, but I just want to hear it from you.
Well, I grew up in Lebanon. And when we grow up, it's like Dubai is heaven and really nice, and so there is a lot of we see on TV. There was not a lot of social media, just only on TV and radio channels, and so that's how we found our ambition could be in Dubai, because the
dreams can be realized in Dubai,
and the opportunity, the market, so it can happen in Dubai, and this is how we moved here.
Amazing. Me too. When I showed up to Dubai 2015, I was like, this is heaven, but the heat is a bit too much.
Right?
It was the 2nd of September. I walked out of the plane. I literally run back in so fast. I was like, Shuhada, what's happening? What is this?
You came in the midst of summer.
Yes. But now when you travel outside Dubai for a few days, you'll immediately miss it. You want to come back.
There's something about the country, not only Dubai, there's something about the country that drives people to come back. It tells them come back. Although it's expensive, yes, we're the second most expensive country in the world.
Who's the first one?
The first one I think is Switzerland.
I don't know.
Whatever it is, but what I read.
I don't know.
No, it was Singapore. Whatever it is, but all I read was we're the second or the third.
Okay, I think it's Singapore.
I think it's Singapore.
It's Singapore.
But still, people still find a way to come back. Now, right now, a lot of people have left because of their jobs and everything else. But you will see, give them like another 6 months, job offers will be put on the table. They'll come back. They'll come back.
Khalas. Okay, that's it. Listen, most important thing, I really wanted to initiate these chats, and then I'm gonna catch you up in 3 months to see how far he got to, because I know you have a lot of things and we have a lot of things that we're working on together.
Thank you
events
for
and the
trusting
event
us.
industry. No, the most important thing, Tech Rider. Listen, with trust and the friendship is there, and this is we're gonna do these chats on a regular basis so people can actually hear real stuff, us being genuine. Look, there is no script. There's nothing. We're not even looking at cameras. We're just having genuine chat with my man Munir and Hadi here. Hadi, thank you.
Thank you for welcoming us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen.
I'm looking forward to seeing where Tech Rider is gonna go. Really.
No, listen.
That name itself is it's supposed to be everywhere. Like
Thank you.
It's the smartest move. I was thinking like, who did you pay? How many people did you pay to come up with that name? The name is so simple and it's so perfect.
This is when you come deep from inside the industry.
Yes.
You know, like you grow up with it.
Yeah.
I literally started working in 1999.
Yeah.
As a stage technician, sleeping under stage, working overnights, and this is how.
So you were the Tech Rider at the time.
He was
the Tech Rider.
He was it.
Amazing. Awesome.
Okay, khalas, let's conclude. Thank you for you tuned in. This is going to be an
you.
audio and visual version. My name is Kayzar, founder of DXBFirst.com, with my co-host and co-founder of DXBFirst.com, with our guest Hadi. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Until the next one, guys, tune in. This is a new series. We call it Explicit. So we're going to go in, we're going to go deep, and we're going to just say the truth and nothing but the truth, right? Say it as it is.
Say it as it is.
Somebody
baby.
chasing me for money, but I don't have the money.
You got my numbers. You can call me.
Thank you and bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Hadi.
Peace.